that fraction of a second where a racing engine cuts power, unburnt fuel detonates in the exhaust, and a dog box slams into the next gear under full throttle is absolute automotive perfection. Today, we are diving into the engineering and the stories behind 10 of the most violent gear cut sounds ever captured on camera. First things first, turn your volume up, but if you're wearing headphones, consider this your official warning because some of these clips are violently loud. Before we drop the first clip, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment right now with your absolute favourite car sound of all time. Let's get straight into it. Number 10. Honda Civic Type R TCR. Starting at number 10 is the Honda Civic Type R TCR. While standard road-going Type Rs use a quiet synchronized manual, this global touring car is a pure motorsport weapon. It runs a bespoke Sedev 6-speed sequential dog box. Because it utilizes straight-cut racing gears, it produces a distinct mechanical scream that climbs perfectly alongside the turbocharged VTEC engine note, followed by a crisp electronic ignition cut on the straightaways. Number 9. 2004 BMW M3 E46 GTR. Number 9 is a car born out of pure motorsport defiance, the legendary 2004 BMW M3 GTR. After Porsche effectively forced this car out of American racing by pushing for a rule change, BMW took their bespoke 4-litre P60 V8 monster over to Europe to conquer the grueling Nürburgring 24 hours. What makes its soundtrack a masterpiece is the intense contrast between that deep V8 roar and the deafening high-pitched scream of its straight-cut Hewland sequential dog box. When the driver pulls back on the mechanical lever, a load sensor cuts the spark for a split second, causing a heavy metallic clunk that echoed through the Eiffel Forest during its back-to-back victories in 2004 and 2005. Number 8. Porsche 911 GT3 R 992. This car actually has one of my most favourite car sounds because of how screamy and loud it is, and it's just amazing to hear. Number 8 takes us inside the modern GT3 grid with the 992 generation Porsche GT3 R. To eliminate human error and save weight on long endurance stints, modern GT3 cars have completely abandoned physical mechanical shift linkages. Instead, they use a high-tech pneumatic air shifter system. When the driver pulls the steering wheel paddle, a blast of compressed air fires an actuator indirectly inside the gearbox. Combined with a razor-sharp ignition cut at 9,000 RPM, it sounds like a pneumatic rifle firing inside the cockpit. Number 7. BMW M3 E30 GTM. Number 7 takes us back to the golden era of touring cars with the E30 M3 GTM. The road-going version of this car is a highly sought-after classic with a quiet dogleg manual. But the pure track version ran a specialized non-synchronized get-track racing box with straight-cut gears. Under wide-open throttle, the sheer friction of the flat-face gear teeth creates a mechanical wall of sound inside the stripped-out cabin, interrupted only by a razor-sharp ignition cut as the driver bangs through the gears. Number 6. Ford Mustang GT Gen 3 Supercars. Number 6 brings us down under to the Australian Supercars Championship with the Gen 3 Ford Mustang. If you buy the road car, you get a 10-speed automatic or a quiet 6-speed manual. But this grid weapon swaps all of that out for a bespoke $30,000 extract 6-speed sequential transaxle mounted in the rear. It uses straight-cut gears and a physical floor-mounted lever that the driver has to violently slam into place, creating the iconic jet-like Australian V8 whine. Number 5. Mazda 787B. Number 5 takes us back to 1991, when Mazda shocked the world by winning the 24 Hours of Le Mans with the rotary-powered 787B. When a naturally aspirated 4-rotor engine is screaming towards its 9,000 plus RPM red line, the exhaust pulses are moving so fast they create a solid wall of sound. The exact moment the flat shift system cuts the ignition to change gears, that high-pitched rotary shriek drops out completely for a microsecond before instantly screaming again, creating an iconic sci-fi laser effect. Number 4. 1993 BMW M3 E36 GTR. Number 4 brings us to the grandfather of straight-cut dominance, the 1993 BMW M3 E36 GTR. Long before the V8 E46 arrived, BMW built this ultra-rare wide-body inline-six weapon to decimate the German ADAC GT Cup. To handle the track abuse, it threw out the road car's synchronized box for a pure motorsport Holunga 6-speed sequential transmission. The flat-faced teeth of the straight-cut gears create a constant, high-pitched mechanical wire inside the completely stripped cabin, punctuated by a harsh electronic ignition cut every single time the driver yanks back on the shifter. Number 3. Audi Sport Quattro S1 E2. Number 3 takes us back to the peak of the dangerous Group B rally era. In 1985, Audi introduced the S1 E2, a car that pioneered extreme aerodynamics and a top-secret dual-clutch precursor known as the Sportotech transmission. It allowed the legendary inline 5-cylinder turbo engine to switch gears without ever dropping boost pressure. The mechanical byproduct of these heavy straight-cut teeth engaging is a brutal thunk crack that sounds like structural damage, perfectly complementing the iconic 5-cylinder warble. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. Number 2 is one of the ultimate GT1 homologation specials ever designed. Developed by Mercedes in just 128 days to battle the McLaren F1, it features a mid-mounted, naturally aspirated 6.9-litre V12. Because the racing sequential transaxle is bolted directly to the central carbon monocoque chassis with zero rubber bushings, every single gear change reverberates right through the driver's spine. It is a raw, mechanical sledgehammer of a shift that abruptly interrupts a V12 masterpiece. Georg Plasa's Judd V8 BMW E82 134. And finally, at number 1, the undisputed king of motorsport audio, the late Georg Plasa's Judd V8 swapped BMW E82 134. Plasa took a custom carbon composite silhouette BMW body and stuffed a 4-litre Formula 1 derived Judd V8 engine right into the front bay. Singing all the way to a staggering 11,000 RPM, it routes power through a racing sequential box with incredibly aggressive straight cut gears. Because it's a closed cockpit, the transmission whine inside the cabin sounds like a literal fighter jet, while the pneumatic gear cuts happen so blindingly fast they manifest as pure acoustic whip cracks. From high-tech pneumatic systems to raw mechanical dog boxes, nothing beats a perfect gear cut. Make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the audio, smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the next automotive breakdown, and comment down below which car on this list was your absolute favourite. Welcome to Revlord, where we roar with authority. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.